Number 22, Isaiah Thomas. And small forward at 6'6" number 30, Andy Garnett. At the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 34, Reginald Barton. Starting at the other guy, standing 6'2", number 0, Damian Lillard.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. Take a look at the Bulls. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think for the Cavaliers, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
So, Clark, when a team faces the front end of a back-to-back, what changes in their approach?
You know, by and large, I think they play it normally for the most part, Kevin. But if they are up big or down big with a quarter to go, I think that's when they might consider thinking about tomorrow.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Thornton with a screen for Lillard. Off target with his 3. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Now, here's Lillard. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Drives to the hoop. Count that one. Wang's got his second basket of the night.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Thornton with a screen for Thomas. Lillard outside. Garnett wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
To the inside. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Thomas. And they also played a big role in their last game with Atlanta. Thornton with a screen for Thomas. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Here's Wang. He's guarded by Thomas. Down low. Out to Nance. Fires from deep. Nice shot off that time. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Lillard. Nance with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Wang. Pass to Jokic. Milwaukee with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
It's Thomas on the wing. Bogut. Good defense by Jokic.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Wang. Guarded by Garnett. Wang with the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Lillard outside. Thomas kicks to Lillard. Driving the lane. It's deflected. Here's Wang. Covered by Lillard. Nance outside. Pass to Wang. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Just 4 to shoot. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. The Bucks trail. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Larry Nance. Double team on Thomas. Thornton against Green. Pass to Wang. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wang's got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Lillard. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Here's Wang. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's blocked.
Showing no mercy at the defensive end.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Lillard with the rebound. Bucks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Garnett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jokic.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Wang. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Thornton passes to Thomas. It's tipped.
Oh, get that out of here.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Wang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here's Thomas. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. He's off on that one. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Wang with the bucket.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now Thomas. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Barkley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Bogut. Here's Thornton. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Wang.
Milwaukee foul. OG
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Second team
Well,
foul.
I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
Now, here's Thornton. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backcourt.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Releases from 15. Jokic. Pass to Wang. Green with a screen on Anunoby. He takes it in. Wang with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bucks trail by 14. Here's Gilmore. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Look, you expect to get roughed up a little inside. He was prepared for the contact.
Here's Wang. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Gilmore. Screen by Pirtle. In the corner, Thornton with it. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Jokic. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle. Positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Here's Gilmore. Eyes again. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Wang. It's good. Wang's got 19 points.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Thornton against Green. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Peters misses. Cleveland leading by 12. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Gilmore, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And getting fouled in the act. Not only do you get to the line, but you also tag him for the personal.
The Bucks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Jokic. Wang comes in for Wang. And it's Telfair in for Wang. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. High post, Stoudemire. Pass to Telfair. Hands it from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high in field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Here's Telfair, right wing. Here's Stoudemire, and Pirtle sends it back, and they recover it. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Felder kicks to Anunoby. There's the lob to Lillard. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Pass to Green, driving inside, and the layup is good.
And I like the movement right there, setting that screen, then getting into position to score.
Felder surveying the floor. Takes it off the glass. Felder's got his first 2 points of the night.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
And here is Fernandez. Pass to Stoudemire. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.